Hello and welcome to using a map. Now in this video sequence we're going to be talking about using a map and all the different features of a map. Now for us, we've done a lot of work for using a map because in geography in the first term we looked all about mapping, and we looked at compasses, we looked at legends, we looked at symbols. So I think that you guys in this lesson should be able to really go well and put your best foot forward. So when I think about using a map, I think about treasure. Arr, me hearties, says Mr. Graham, cross hook. So let's all put our treasure hats on and let's continue moving on with using a map. The first feature that you need to be particularly familiar with is compass points. Now, if you want to be able to read a map and you want to be able to find treasure, you need to be able to use a compass points. So if we look at the screen now, Mr. Graham is drawing a line right down the middle of the screen. Now he's going to cut that line in half and draw a line the other way now. Now, can you please point to the arrow, the line that is pointing north? So if I put an arrow on top of each of these lines, we can now see that this cross is actually now, in fact, a compass. So who can point on the cross that is pointing northward? So if I was saying, let's go north, which arrow would I need to follow? Absolutely correct. If you're pointing this way, that is north. And we know that north starts with an N, so we'll just put the N instead of writing the whole north. What about the next one? Now remember when we were doing geography last term, we were looking at, there was an acronym that we could use. So we could say, never eat soggy Weet-Bix. And that helped us with marking out our compass points. What's the next arrow that we need to fill in? So we've got our north. The next is our east. Point to the eastward direction. Good. And we put E for east. So never eat. Then we've got our soggy. Never eat soggy. And our last one is what? What's the last one we need to put onto our map, our compass? Never eat soggy Weet-Bix. Excellent. Now, when I point to a compass point, I want you to say that for me, please. So let's start with this one. What's this one called again? North, excellent. Then we have east, excellent, well done. Down the bottom, south, excellent. At the bottom, west. Let's go it together now. North, east, south, west. Never eat soggy Weet-Bix. Well done there. We are right on our way to be able to catch some treasure. Now the next thing that we need to focus on now is the features of a map. Now remember in first term we used a word called a legend. Who can point to the screen where they think they can find a legend on the map? And what do we use a legend for? Now if you're pointing at this area here, that is in fact the legend of the map. Now a legend tells us what each of these symbols in the map are, because we don't want to write food in the middle of that map because it's going to take up too much room. So instead of writing the word food, we use a symbol that could be used as food. Now on the map there, the symbols are quite small. But I think if you can look closely, you'll be able to see that these little red ones here are in fact all little food spots on that map. If I said to you, can you find the hospital symbol on the legend? So this is a legend. If you can find the hospital symbol, can you please point to me? That's exactly right. This one here. So we found it on our symbol. Now we've got to find that symbol on our map. Where is the hospital symbol going to be on the map? Where is it going to be? we're going to be looking at for this symbol, so it's like a cross in a white little box. Where is it on the map? Who can point it to me, please? Excellent. Right here. What about if I was to say, oh, Mr. Graham got another one wrong there as well. There's actually another hospital right down the bottom here as well. What about if I was to say, where is the bus stop? Where is the bus stop? Who can point to me where the bus stop is? Do you think the bus stop is down here? And maybe even one here as well. And another one here. And another one here. Because it definitely looks like it's something very similar to this item in the legend. I've got an easy one for you to find. See if you can find for me the pond/lake. So remember, we've got to look at our legend first to see what the pond/lake symbol is, and then find it in the map. So quickly, who can find me? There are 2 pond lakes in the map. Who can find those 2 for me? Excellent. There's one here, and there's another one here. And we knew that because we looked at our legend first, and we saw that there is a symbol for the pond, which is like a little squiggly blue box, and it's coloured in blue, and then next to it says pond/lake. And we found one of them there, and another one of them there. Excellent. So we can see that there are 3 features in this map so far. We have at the top, what's this one called again? Compass. Down here, we have the legend. And in here, we have the map, which has all of the symbols in them. Okay. Now, buckle in, me hearties, because you are well on your way to be able to read a map. Arrgh. Your job now is to finish the activity at the end of the video, which will be in quick sheets. Now, if you get that activity done, you're well on your way to building your final treasure map. Arrgh. Good luck, me hearties.